Woo! And we litty in the city. Welcome back to the channel. Peace and love to all the guys and goddesses and the high vibrating species on the planet. What it is, what it do, good people. How we living out there? Salute it. Yo. We got another incident report. But y'all let me know how y'all doing, though. How we living out there, man? How we feeling? How we feeling? We vibing high, right? We getting our peoples up with us, right? We ain't going down to them, right? We got to get them up with us, man. I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying. Hope everybody good, though. I hope everybody good. And like I said, we back with another incident report. This is SCP-Y. We still rolling with the guy. We got incident report 004. 1A. So I already told you with the numerology. The A is definitely a 1. So that's 1-1. If it falls in the woods, I would suggest you not take your ace out there looking to see what it is until the next day. So you can see, you feel me? Or exactly what's going on out there, you know what I mean? But anyway, so you know what I'm saying, we're gonna run through this 4. This is number 4 real quick. So this is numerology for the 4. We gonna you know what? This is the negatives. We got dull, crude, moody, violent, destructive, harsh, overly stern, unbending, hateful, insensitive, melancholy, cruel, and brutal. Okay? So, let's see what's on the back of that giant. Oh, for the tarot, for anybody that's down with tarot, if you get down with tarot, you know what I mean? It's the Emperor's card. So whatever the Emperor's card means, you know what I mean? I guess you can get into that science. And you can figure out exactly what the Emperor card means besides rulership and kingship and all that type of stuff. You know what I mean? You know how emperors get down, right? All right, so the occupations could be for the number 4. Engineer, farmer, mason, occultist, architect, and a sculptor. Okay. The positives. Let's do some positives. Just so if anybody resonates on the 4, I don't want to just give y'all negatives and give you some positive actions as well. So if you're born on the 4th, or you resonate with the number 4, or your life path is number 4, then some of these words, trigger words, may actually resonate with your life and your journey. Okay, so this is hardworking, diligent, punctual, down to earth, exacting, disciplined, practical, determined, organized, economical, loyal, steady, enduring, loves detailed work. Okay, so if you like your job and you like to get it in with the details, then you know what I'm saying, you may want to get a job that's kind of big on detail. Me personally, I observe a lot. My zodiacs really match, you know what I'm saying, my lifestyle and a lot of things that I do. And I'm very observant. That doesn't mean that I see each and every freaking little thing, okay? But for the most part, I catch a lot of stuff that a lot of people don't at the times that it's happening. And I've practiced over the years to get really in tune with my intuition and to be able to use my discernment for the betterment of my own life and the betterment of others. I've definitely helped people get out of issues by really taking that gut feeling serious. You know what I'm saying? And really been able to come through for myself and, like I said, for others, you know what I mean, to help them out. So these numbers, everything boils down to the number. It's by the number. And the more we can compare these SCPs to the number, we know that there's a lot more going on than meets the eye. All right. So if you're new, this is something that we do here now at the Academy. In the face of adversity, we have to tell them this is the Academy, this ain't the nursery, okay? So we ain't here to cater to your feelings and nothing like that. We're here to go into the files, get the information, bring it out, give you a different perspective, a different way to look at these things, and for the most part, you'd rather know than not know and get yourself caught out in the woods and get snatched up by one of these things, because they're going to cover your story up for damn sure, okay? So we don't want that to happen to you. And if it does, I'm sorry for what it's worth. Just be prepared. You know what I'm saying? Just keep the P's with you, all the P's with you, proper, proper preparation prevents poor performance. Okay, so that's proper preparation prevents poor performance. The 5 P's. So stay on your Q's and your T's and make sure, you know what I'm saying, you dot and cross all it and all the, you know what I'm saying, all the letters. And they all have numbers behind them, okay? That's how we're doing it. Now, I don't know too much about gematria. I heard about it. I don't really, I'm not going to say it's hard because I haven't even attempted it. But if it's something that it seems like I need to incorporate it into my life, then it's something that I'll do. I ain't gonna say I doubt, but I don't know whether or not if I present it to y'all. But I mean, because it seems like something that you really have to just really sit down and deal with and really get into it and figure out how it really works. I mean, I've seen people work it and it's like, wow, that's crazy. You know what I mean? But I haven't gotten into it myself. I'm interested in it, but I haven't taken the time to do it yet. Maybe sometime soon. And if I get good at it, then, you know what I'm saying, I may be able to bring it out for you guys. But right now, we're going to stick with the numerology because we got to get familiar with these numbers before we can get familiar with anything else. You feel me? So, if it falls in the woods, I would say don't go looking to see what it is, especially if it fell at night. Check it out in the AM. But we're going to find out what's going on in this incident report. So, I hope we have what you need, because I do. And without further ado, Academates, come on in. Salute to you. Let's get this thing busting, because it ain't going to take long. It shouldn't.
Part of the dense forest, a group of friends embarked on a camping trip,
they just come straight in, but they don't even give us a chance.
From the hustle and bustle of city life. Among them was Jake, a seasoned outdoorsman whose love for adventure often led them into the wildest of places. As they pitched their tents and gathered around the campfire, the air was filled with laughter and the promise of a memorable weekend. As dusk descended upon the forest, the campsite was bathed in the warm glow of the fire, casting dancing shadows on the trees. The friends shared stories of past adventures and toasted marshmallows over the crackling flames, their voices mingling with the gentle rustling of leaves in the evening breeze. But as the night deepened, a sense of unease began to creep into the hearts of the campers, a subtle shift in the atmosphere that went unnoticed at first. It started with Sarah, who excused herself to use the bathroom and never returned. Jake called out into the darkness, but there was no reply, only the eerie silence of the forest. Concerned, the group fanned out to search for Sarah, their flashlights cutting through the enveloping darkness. But she was nowhere to be found, leaving behind only her abandoned belongings and a lingering sense of dread. As the campers regrouped around the dwindling campfire, another member of their group, Mark, disappeared into the night. One moment he was there, laughing and joking with the others, and the next, he was gone, swallowed by the impenetrable darkness of the forest. Fear gripped the remaining campers as they realized that something sinister lurked in the shadows, preying on their friends one by one. Each disappearance was accompanied by a blood-curdling scream that echoed through the trees, sending shivers down their spines and freezing them in place. With each passing hour, the group's numbers dwindled further, until only Jake remained, trembling next to the dying embers of the campfire. He clutched his weapon tightly, his heart racing with fear and desperation as he braced himself for the inevitable. Suddenly the darkness stirred, and the grotesque forms of disfigured humanoids emerged from the shadows, their distorted faces twisted into expressions of hunger and malice. Jake watched in horror as they closed in on him, their screams piercing the silence of the night and driving him to the brink of madness. In the end, there was only darkness, and the echoes of Jake's screams mingled with those of his friends, lost forever to the insatiable hunger in the shadows and the unyielding depths of the forest. Thus ends this meeting on another detailed incident report. We at Site-Y-1 have a responsibility to know what we're up against. I hope you'll consider subscribing to stay updated on our incident reports. Knowledge is power, after all.
Yeah.
You never know when you may come face to face with one of these yourself.
I feel, hey, now y'all hear what bro just said right there, man? They trying to figure out what we dealing with. What exactly are we dealing with? See, I like this guy. I like this guy because he keeping it 100. We just trying to figure out what we dealing with for the most part. Them other guys, they act like they know what they dealing with. They act like it. They don't be knowing. They act like it. That's why a lot of D class get thrown to the wolves and they never come back. You know what I mean? Because they act like they know, but they don't know a dang thing. And this guy right here says, look, man, we just want to figure out what we dealing with. Because, I mean, jeez. That's an incident. Definitely an incident, but what the what happened? They zombies, they monsters, what? Okay, that was, yeah, see? Definitely violent, harsh, it was a melancholy, insensitive, cruel, unbending, hateful. Yeah. They was all that. And if it falls in the woods, now see, I don't see these titles now. These goddamn titles, bro. Y'all got to come better than that with these titles, though. Is that rigid? Dang. So they just went for a camping trip and they all just come up missing, huh? And we don't know what did it. So we don't know. Wait. So who told the story? It sounds like they all, none of them made it. So who? Maybe they had a videotape. Y'all think it had a videotape? I don't know, man. That's kind of crazy. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this in the comment section, though. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm kind of like, hey, you shorted us on this one, bro. It's an incident, of course. I don't know exactly what it... Okay, hold on. Now, why? Now, guys, have y'all noticed every time we do one of these, we get another one of these? So, obviously, this is going to be what it is. So now we got to go and watch this joint. Okay, so we going to watch this joint, you know what I mean, on the next one. I'm just going to go and call it that. We're going to watch this one on the next one so we can get this joint and figure out what the craven phantasm is. You know what I mean? Because obviously these friends didn't make it. And this thing right here took them down through there. All right? And then we're going to get over to old Dragon King, the Moloch. Moloch the Dragon King. But we got one of our academy, academates. We need to do it. We need to spin a block. We need to spin the block on SCP-001. You know what I mean? The Dragon King, and we're gonna go back to the Vogan with that one because he said it's worth it. So, hey, listen, and they ain't failed me. You know what I mean? The academics have not failed me. Again, salutes to y'all. You know what I'm saying? They ain't failed me. They say it's worth it. We get in that thing, get it busting in his man. It's more than worth it, you know? So, and now we done brought the numerology into it, so it really may get interesting. I'm just telling y'all now, buckle up, because it's going to be an hour. You know what I mean? This is one of the long ones. So we going to get it in, though, because we ain't scared. We ain't never scared. You feel me? But, in the meantime, in between time, y'all be good out there. Don't forget to keep your head on that swivel. Keep yourself spiritually, mentally, physically, and emotionally protected. You know what I mean? Don't let the world drive you crazy. It's some stuff going on out here, and people is really losing it. So let's try to steer clear of the cuckoos. You know what I'm talking about? Because they need to get put back in the clock. Yeah, and stuff like that. And we'll be back, man. You know what I mean? I'm just kind of like, damn. They just come up missing, bro. It's like the night just come alive and took them. But then it got down to the last dude, and they all manifest and show themselves. And it's a whole bunch of them. And it's like, what in the world? Like, where do y'all be going to get yourselves in such mischief, man? Like, I don't get it. I don't get it. Y'all are just everywhere. Y'all, I mean, how do you get access to the... Well, never mind. I answered the question in my head already. I know how you got access to it, but now you see what you get. I know. I remember now. My bad. I remember. I know how you got access. It's cool. Because that stuff right there happens to you. Because you shouldn't be there. And they're letting you know you shouldn't be there. But the problem is all the lies. The lies. So we don't know where the hell we can be and where the hell we can go without something jumping on our ace card. So y'all be careful out there. If you plan on going hiking, I would say don't do it. I just cancel that trip, bro. Don't do it. Stay y'all asses out the ocean. We got whales eating people and all types of junks going on. Stuff that don't supposed to normally be happening is happening, and they don't know how to explain it to you. So I would suggest that you stay away from the norms, because the norms ain't so normal anymore. And that's probably why they sent Shadow Law looking at me. So am I all that? Y'all can, whatever, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to stay on that ace because y'all shouldn't have lied to my face. Peace.